Welcome back, Riggs here, and I wanted to use this potion of slow falling with the wings. Yeah, just got back from the end, enjoying my new wings, and yeah, this slow falling with the wings allows you to kind of float above your base. Or although, man, it's looking pretty janky. It's basically just a stairway and a bunch of boxes so far. But I'm going to change that. And now that we've killed the dragon and I have shulker boxes and Elytra, it's going to make it much easier to do that. So I have a few errands I need to do. Oh man, yeah, I really need to get mending on this. Like, first thing. That's the very next thing. I need mending on a lot of things. So I need to go over to the villager that he's waiting there with mending for me. He's right about there. And I have another tunnel that will connect me to there. What I need to do is bring him back here and get some paper production going. I have a little bit of a farm, which I emptied out, but definitely could be more productive. It's fine for what it is. It's just not 100% efficient, and it's not very big. Yeah, you can see one of those got hung up, but I've emptied that out. So I'm going to go over and trade for mending, and then the other thing I need to do is, I'll actually just fly over there, is I wanted to use these shulker boxes to get every last little bit of everything from this beginning little starter base. I still have the slow falling. This was my very beginning little hidey hole, which I again kind of vacated, and but I still have just a few things over here. Oh, do I have a phantom to play with? Hey guys, thanks for showing up. Oh man, yeah, I've been for the slow falling potion. I've been intentionally not sleeping at night, which gives me this kind of fun challenge every 10 minutes or so. And sometimes they drop mending, which is or not mending, the membranes. Terrible shot. But yeah, I'm going to go in here and use the shulker boxes to empty out all this. It's funny, as I go down the stairs, it's like, whoa, that's kind of fun. Yeah, I'm going to empty all this stuff out. I probably, makes it kind of hard to actually get around. I still have some enchanting books over here, I'm sure. Yeah, so I have some moving to do, which I'm going to do right now, and also try to get that phantom. Where's that guy? Where'd that guy go? Rainy night. Anyway, welcome back, and I'm going to do a few of those things. I'll see you in a moment. While I was here, I got tired of not having a roof on this place, so I did a roof real quick, but I also have these guys showing up. Oh, I put my arrows in my ender chest. That's the thing about an infinity bow, you know. You only need one arrow, but you really need that arrow. Otherwise, infinity does not so much good for you. But yeah, I've gotten a few membranes off these guys. The other thing I'm realizing is that I don't really have enough shulker boxes to do all the transferring that I need to do. I got maybe just 10 shulker boxes total. That's not going to cut it. Any self-respecting citizen of... Oh, hey, you're stuck. Sorry about that. Any self-respecting citizen of Minecraft, I think, needs to have a shulker box full of... a ender chest full of shulker boxes. That's what I'm trying to say. Got distracted by my company over here. Yeah, so I really need to go back to the end. So lots of priorities, so many different directions to run to at the same time. So little time, so much to do. Where'd you go? Anyway, I'm going to keep doing this for a little bit, and I'll be back once I figure out what I'm doing next. Okay, so I decided that mending is a necessity, and extra shulker boxes, that's just a luxury that I will get someday. But so I came and visited this poor little villager who was walking along, minding his own business, until I came along and put a boat down in his way. And now he is my mending guy. I got so lucky with this guy. I just can't get over how lucky. The very first librarian I find, yeah, pretty crazy. So I forget how many emeralds I need to... Oh, I just got in the boat with him. Hello, buddy. I didn't really mean to do that. Okay, there we go. I have to remember how many emeralds you need. 28. So I'm going to need a lot of paper to trade with this guy. But I came over with what I have so far. But that kind of lets me know that yeah, I need a serious paper farm, and need to figure out how I'm going to get this guy back home, or if I'm just going to leave him here in this sad little hut, keeping him safe. The options are, I think Nether is going to be the answer, although I could reposition that. I could put that down lower. That might be a good idea, actually. And then I already have him in a boat, so I could push him through. Yeah, I think maybe I'd stick with boat. I did bring rails with me, but that might be more trouble than it's worth, especially with the ice making boats so quick. And, I do happen to live next to, some icebergs, so that might work out. I think that might be the direction I go. But for now, I'm going to trade the rest of my paper and try to get as many emeralds as I can. I took my wings off. I just can't risk breaking these. I would cry. I would shed a tear if that broke for real. So mending, I have to get unbreaking on it too, also obviously. But mending. Speaking of mending, I did do fishing all night. I was hoping to get at least one mending book overnight, but I was not lucky. That's where all these 50 levels come from. But I still have. Come on, bunny. I was hoping to catch a bunny rabbit at least. Get a rabbit's foot, maybe. Come here. Nope. Anyway, yeah, did no luck with the fishing for the mending, so I need a more reliable source of mending. Faux show. Hey, I am back from visiting my villager friend and very quickly realized that I was going to need a lot more paper to be able to trade for all the mending that I'm going to need for every single piece of gear that I own, especially the wings that I want to be able to use more than I'm using right now. So, in order to be able to do that, I'm going to need a sugar farm, or a paper farm, I should say. And couple of different ways you can do that is you can just plant a big field of sugar, which is kind of cheap on resources, obviously. And then you could have a flying machine fly over it to harvest the sugar. And then I keep saying sugar, but paper. And then have mine carts underneath it to collect it. The other way you can do it is sort of with the way that I have it down here. I'll show you real quick. And have just sort of lines of it being pushed out into a central collection point. The problem is I really need slime blocks. As I have talked about, this is not efficient. See, they hang out there on the side sometimes. I mean, I'm getting some, and I could just ramp this up, and that would be automated. But the other solution is to make a big field and harvest it manually every now and then. You end up getting quite a bit, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to also do that, but probably ramp up the smaller farms. Let me sleep real quick. I have a good supply of membranes for now, so I'm going to sleep to keep things a little simpler. But yeah, you can see over here I started to dig away in a pattern that will allow kind of the most sugar to be planted in an area. So if you see, I have water there. Actually, let me make a infinite water source real quick while I have these 2 water sources available. Then I'll have as many as I need. Just like that. Okay. So yeah, if you have water, that's interesting. Usually you need water nearby. I guess if I had updated it, it would break. But then if I have water here also, it fits kind of perfectly like that. See, there's no extra space. Now, in the past, what you could do is you could either do carpet over this or put a lily pad. I do have a supply of lily pads. And the reason you would do that is so that when you're harvesting it, you don't fall in and go, whoa, 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 like that, which is kind of awkward. But now, with these waterlogged blocks, check this out. Check this out. Ta-da! Right? I mean, is that brilliant? I love that. So now you don't even have to worry about falling or going, bumping over carpet or dipping into lily pads. So I'm going to do that on a bigger scale all across right here. Okay, have the water placed and the stairs placed. And one thing, I was trying to get them all facing the same direction, and I misplaced this one, but realized that, of course, you could place them that way, and it would work just fine. It's just kind of nice to have the water showing. I did have a ninja creeper show up and remind me that I'm living near the jungle, and when I build on the edges, there's lots of these shadows lurking nearby, so I need to do a little bit more of this torch spam that I was doing in here to make sure this is more of a secure area in general. But yeah, a little more progress, and yeah, we'll get this all planted and see what it looks like. Okay, so that's all planted, and yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to do for now. I could extend it a little further, but like I was saying, the thing with manual farms is you don't want to make them too big. You don't want to make it a big chore. You can kind of run through here and get a whole bunch of paper pretty quick. And until I have a good source of slime blocks, I'm not going to be able to do the flying machine that would go back and forth to harvest it. So that's that for now. And I'm going to maybe just clean up the look a little bit. Okay, so I was getting some materials to do the to make the farm look a little nicer, and I had taken the Elytra off because it was getting low on durability. But I remembered that if you use phantom membranes, one of the things you can do with phantom membranes now is repair Elytra, and so I'm gonna do that because I want to keep using that for now, and I've been having good luck getting the phantom membranes. So let me put this back on. Anyway, just wanted to do that real quick, and then I can show you what I have done and maybe finish this up. So over here you can get a view of what I did. I wanted to give it some lighting and a little bit more of a structure, so I did a framework using, oh, hello, I see you there, I see you. I'm gonna use looting on him because I want your precious gunpowder, but I don't want you to blow things up. Sneaky though. I see you. Oh, where are you? There you are. There you go. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so I used the kelp blocks that I've been using a lot. Kind of one of my main features, and then the redstone lamps and some birch, and I had some glass. I had thought I might add a little bit more of a roof here, so I was thinking maybe I could do like a see, the paper's going to get in the way. Yeah, do like a inner, like a strut kind of support thing, connecting all these things together, and then maybe just throw in a few leaves here and there, and then I have this glass just as another little detail, and I could kind of sprinkle in some of these blocks as well. So I was thinking if I do that enough, this would end up having essentially a roof, which would keep it safe at night in case I'm here and there are phantoms out there, and also give it a little cover because I do want to make this safe. I don't want a creeper like that guy to sneak in, and I know I need to do a lot of lighting, but if I get a roof on it, that'll definitely help secure it. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that on the roof, and then I can finish up this video and let you get on your way. Okay, I think that's kind of what I was going for. I used glass panes, glass blocks, and then jungle and oak wood for a little variation in the leaves. One little detail I noticed was that if I had the glass panes next to the fence, that I could still drop through, and that means that creepers can also. But I think that looks pretty good, and I wanted to be able to add some lighting to keep this place safe, and also kind of a full roof to keep creepers from dropping in. You know, I am near the jungle, and there's lots of shadows out there, so that's looking pretty good. And I think I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to probably fix the roof, the walls, so that they look a little nicer. But I'm going to leave it there for now. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to say, if you do not live in my house and you have watched the video to the end, comment in the comments something, say broccoli, and I'll build a statue for you, or I'll do a little monument, and I'll put your name on it. How about that? I've been getting a couple of views, which is sort of funny to me, but I'm pretty sure it's just my daughters watching to the end, and I love you for it. Have a good day. Love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.